Okay, this video is to go over the proofs of angle difference and double angle formulas. So in the previous videos we proved that the angle sum formulas, and we're going to go over the angle difference formulas. The only difference between these two formulas is that instead of having plus beta on the left side of the equation, we have minus beta because that's the angle difference formula. And so the cosine alpha, cosine beta plus sine alpha sine beta, unlike minus sine alpha sine beta in the angle sum formula. And the sine alpha plus beta will be sine alpha minus beta equals sine alpha cosine beta minus cosine alpha sine beta. So let's look at that first. So we can kind of use the same proof, same format. Instead of having alpha plus beta, we have alpha minus beta. So we should have we have CIS alpha times CIS minus beta. So it should be cosine beta minus I sine beta. So instead of having that, we have minus I sine beta. So we should have, instead of having I sine beta cosine alpha, we have minus I sine beta cosine beta and plus sine alpha sine beta. So this part will be plus, then this part will be minus, which is going to be the same as cosine alpha minus beta plus I sine alpha minus beta. So cosine alpha minus beta should be equal to cosine alpha cosine beta plus sine alpha sine beta. And sine alpha minus beta will be sine alpha sine beta, cosine alpha minus sine alpha cosine beta. So how about the double angle formula? It says cosine 2 theta equals cosine theta squared minus sine theta squared, and sine theta squared equals 2 sine theta cosine theta. So we're going to start it out with, for this proof, we're going to start it out with CIS 2 theta, which is actually equal to CIS theta plus theta, because 2 theta equals theta plus theta. So we should have CIS theta, CIS theta. That means we have cosine theta plus I sine theta times the same thing. So instead of having cosine alpha, we have cosine theta, then we have I sine theta, and we have this, instead of having alpha and beta, we just have theta. So what's cosine theta times cosine theta? Well, it's just cosine theta squared, and what will be negative I sine theta times cosine theta. We will have negative I sine, oh, that should be positive, sorry. Right? And then I sine theta times cosine theta should be exactly the same thing. And I sine theta times I sine theta will be I squared times sine squared, sine theta squared. So we have cosine theta plus I sine theta cosine theta plus this guy I sine theta cosine theta plus I squared sine theta squared, but we know this I squared is -1. So we'll get this guy. So we have this guy is exactly the same as I sine theta cosine theta. These guys are exactly the same, so we have two of this. So we have 2 of sine theta cosine theta, and using distributive property backwards, and compare the combined like terms. Again, structurally, this is exactly the same as CIS to alpha, to theta, which is equal to cosine 2 theta plus I sine 2 theta. So cosine 2 theta should be equal to this guy, which is cosine squared theta minus sine theta squared, and sine 2 theta should be equal to this guy. And that's the end of the proof.